What up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Well, good morning to some of y'all. Good afternoon to the ones on the East Coast, Central, to you West Coast cats. Good morning. What up? Yeah, man. Yeah. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. What up? Just talk a little something. Definitely been messing with this the Z10 Pro. Pretty solid device. I didn't go to sleep till probably around, I think it had to be about 4 o'clock in the morning. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I do want to show y'all some of the tools. Hold on, let me do this right quick. Let me do this. All right, let me put this over here. Got both my monitors. What's up, Bama? Biggs in the build. Biggs, I know you got that Z10 Pro. Did I say plus or did I say pro? If I said plus, sorry about that. But I do have the Z10 Pro. What up, Doe? What's good? What up, Chicago? Brianna, what up, Doe? What's good, babe? We got Antonio. What up, Doe? Tadal. What up, Doe? So bro say, yo, I'm peeking in. Looks like he's been transferring data. Yes, that background that y'all see behind me, I transferred all of my content that was on an external hard drive. All right, I transferred everything that was on an external hard drive that I had to my Z9X, and I connected it to this. Let me turn on this light. It's probably best I show y'all. All right, let me do this right quick because I can move this. I can show you better than I could tell you. That way y'all see exactly what is up. Move this camera so it can point down. Do this right quick. Let me sit this in the back. I was doing some things. Had a couple remotes right here. Excuse me. All right. And I'm going to show y'all my setup. Let me change cameras right quick so y'all can see. Big fan of this device right here. Big fan. Also, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me move bro message. That subwoofer. I got my sound bar right here. That's that JBL sound bar. But I think I'm going to do something this weekend because I definitely want to get into that Dolby. And that's another reason why I stayed up late too, because I wanted to get into I'm gonna check out this Dolby, and I'm gonna see what's the best setup for me. The Dell Law will be in full effect, because right here on this setup down here, this is where I usually be. So I don't know. I may keep it, or I might just go ahead and stick with the JBL for right now and then go from there. But this device, which I'm about to show right now, hold up just a second. Let me go to the Logitech. All right. Hopefully y'all see that. All right. So this is the setup right here. Got my little lamp right here. When I'm down here, sometimes I might just have on this light. That's I don't know, y'all might not see it, but it sits above my monitors. But I do have the Seagate, which is right here. Let me do this. Let me make this come up just a little bit. It's good that you get the whole setup. All right. And of course, this is the Bluetooth keyboard, mouse, straight, touchpad. But this is the Z10. And of course, I had to use this. I'll tell you all about this later. But I use Explorer because all my content that I had connected to my Z9X was on here, all my content. And all I did was take the Seagate USB hub that I showed y'all the other day. The special thing about this, it gives you 2 extra ports. So right here, and then, USB 3.0 ports. And so right here, I just got my Logitech. I got this connected to it. So this is a Logitech K400, and I got the dongle because I wanted to see, will it, maintain. So I got that set up right here, and then of course I got all the data that was on the Z9X. No, the Z9X, and I transferred it over to this Seagate Backup Plus hub. And so of course I got that plugged into the box right here. And the good thing about it, man, it's so easy. So if anybody was just to come over, right? Because really I don't need this anymore because everything is on here now. All right. And so I do, as you see right here, I do have a couple drives. All right, have a couple drives. But if anybody come over with any type of content, or let's just say I record my son football game and I got it on the flash drive, I could just go ahead and plug it in just like that and be done with it. I can watch it. If you got an editing program, you can do all of that. It's pretty solid, man. It's pretty solid. Also, with that being said, the beauty of this box, it gives you a couple USB ports right here. These USB 2.0s. And on the side here, you can hook up your SATA drive right here. And they got a couple USB ports on here. So honestly, if I wanted to just take it to another level, which I shouldn't have to, because right now I got 1, 2, I got 3, I got 4 open ports, on here. Not include that I do have a 3.5 if you want to go internal, which I'm probably going to mess with that too. The beauty of this device, I will be connecting the shield up to this bad boy. All right, I will be doing that, and using the back. Some of y'all may know about it. All right, because it has an HDMI in and out. So you already got it going out, but here go the HDMI in right here. It does have that. So it's a pretty solid unit so far. So far, man. It's a pretty good unit. I like it. The picture quality over the other Zidoo boxes does make a difference. It's pretty nice though. I can't even lie. I mean, I transferred, let me do this. I transferred quite a bit of data over, and it took, without a computer, it took roughly around probably about an hour and 45 minutes transferring all those movies that I had from the Z9X, transferred them over. And so here's the box right here. Where's my keyboard? And so this is why, as you see right here, I transferred external hard drive data that I showed you earlier, and I just transferred it over to the Seagate Backup Plus. Simple, guys. Very, very simple. As long as you have, as long as you have that Explorer, very, 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 very easy. Very, very, very easy. And you just walk away. You just walk away. That's the beauty of this, man. That's the beauty. So let me do this. All right. What's up, Antonio? Dub Q. Night Owl in here. Big Q. We got Big Mike up in here. What up, though, Mac? What's good? What's good? Andy in here. What's up? Randall say, yo, I'm buying it. I'm gonna tell you like this. I've been putting pictures into different on different platforms, including Telegram and also on Facebook, our DST page. So I've been putting it on there also. There is a difference as far as video quality. Not to say that any of the other devices are not capable, but with just coming out the box, plugging it up, it's not like it's overwhelming, image, but you could definitely tell the color when it's popping. Really, when you put that 4K in, it is a slight difference. It is a slight difference with the Zidoo X10. No, the Zidoo Z10. Well, I keep saying X. Z10 Pro. There is a difference. And man, it's going to make it so much better, because a lot of times what happens, like I said, sometimes I'll be on the fly. I'm working on things or I'm getting content, and I don't feel like doing the track. Sometimes it's just good just to plug in and walk away. And with this device, you will be able to plug in and walk away. Really, on large libraries, you'll just be able. You don't have to use a computer as long as you have a good setup. So even if you had the internal drive in it, you could do the same thing. It's just that the Seagate Backup Plus hub gives you 2 extra ports, USB ports that you can use to transfer over. So it was pretty solid. I was trying to go live early so y'all can see it transferring over, but pretty easy, man. It's pretty tight. Now the thing about it, because I'm looking at this device right here, the Zidoo, this device right here was $350 on Amazon. This Zidoo X10, it was $350. Now, you could go over to one of them like Banggood or something like that, and you can get it for cheaper. The thing about it, it takes like some people, depending on the device, it can take 2 to 3 weeks to get to you. And if you're patient, then yeah, go ahead. You can do the, go that route. It's pretty solid though, man. I've just been playing with it and then going from there. I've been playing with it big time, man. And this device is pretty solid. It's gonna give you some of the same features and all of that. So if you have one of these to do, it's nothing major there. I know on Amazon it says it has the HDMI. The home theater 3.0. When you update, when it goes through the update process, it goes up to 4.0. So you don't have to worry about that. But it is a pretty nice device. It's not that it's more faster or anything like that. It just gives you a couple extra bells and whistles, and and go from there. Hold up, let me do something right quick. I just got a text message like, yo, what's up? Hold up. Wait a minute. All right. What's up, though? Ultimate. What's up? He said, the game said, is that the one of those 8-cube organizers holding your TV? Yeah. That's a 8-cube. Yep. That's an 8-cube. I got that one from IKEA. I think I paid like $55, $60 for it. And so this is a 65-inch TV that's behind me. Yep. What's up, Farney? How you doing? Thank you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. Super 6. What it do? What's up, Latif? What up, Doe? He say, any idea of the max drive capacity you can add to the 10? On this model, this is the Pro. You can go all the way up to 14 terabytes. I don't know. I can go and look on. I can go and look on the website for the regular Z10, but this is the Z10 Pro. I think it's 14 well, it ain't no thing. I know it's 14 terabyte max. But the thing about it, with so many open ports, you know, you can, like, I got a 4 terabyte hard drive hooked up to here, right? And let me display that for you, Dave, because you can always add to it. You can add to this bad boy. So it just make this bad boy one complete media hub. So this is what if I take this right here is a 4 terabyte drive. All right. This is the Seagate that I have. The hub, this is the one. And shout out to Philly Cable Dave, who actually displayed this for me. He said, yo, Dale, you might want to try that. So salute to him. But I also have a 4 terabyte drive right here. And I also have another one. So between the three, if all of them are connected to this one device, I will have 12 terabytes. So some of y'all may already have this. Y'all might already have the drive. All right, so let me do this. Some of y'all may already have, and you can just continue to build and build and build as long as you got the USB. And also what I did, the USB hubs. All right, so yesterday when I was around here playing, where is it at? What did I do with it? Oh, I think, did I put it up under here? When I was over here playing with the hub, I think I put it in my little box of junk right here. Oh, here it go right here. So what I did, as you see right here, I got a USB hub, right? Ethernet, which I don't need. I plugged it up to the Seagate. And it gave me 3 more options. So you can continue to add to it. All right. You can continue to add to it. It's just that internally you can only do up to 14. But you can add and add and add to this bad boy. And it's pretty solid. And I'm going to show you what I got. Let me do this. So everybody know what I have here in front of me. Let me do this. Let me go to the website, because sometimes you got to see that visual. Sometimes we have to see the visual. And I'll show it to you right here. Hold up. Let me. What you got? And so, what does this do, right? Let me share my screen. All right. Let me do this. There we go. All right, so this is the one I have right here. This is the Zidoo Z10 4K media player. It is running Android 9.0. Guys, if I can introduce you to something, we stream, all right? With these streaming boxes, please do not get it mixed up. You don't need no Android 10. You don't need Android 11. It's people around here that's still using Android 5.1 and still watching the same content we watch. In this field, do not mix Android phones and streaming devices together. There's a big difference. All right, there is a big difference. And I know people be, I know a while back people was like, you got to get Android 8, get Android 9. Honestly, you don't. What we do with these devices, you do not need it. Now, unless you're going into some developer option type stuff, that's what you're on, then I understand. Maybe you want a more up-to-date, Android version. If you're just a casual person that's watching movies and TV shows and stuff like that, you do not, and I repeat, you do not need Android 11, 10. You don't need 9. You can go all the way back. I said this some time ago, and I think some people be, at least the uneducated ones who are just regular streamers, who be watching movies, TV shows, listening to music, they get it twisted with like Android phones, and it's not like that. So you don't need the latest Android to be able to enjoy this. I said it last week on one of the Amazon, I can't even remember which one it is, but the 4K, the light, one of them is still using Android 6. And they're going into what? Android 11. What does that tell you? All right. Don't get it twisted. All right. But this is the one that I have right here. All right. This is the one that I have. If you're a Prime member, you can get it in a day or two. Never mind this, because I'm not, definitely this one. I'm not in my account. I forget that I signed out. But again, it does so much. If you go in here and just do your homework, which I'm going to put some more information out on this, it's just a solid device. Now, a lot of people is going to say, hold up. Why in the heck will I pay $350 or either $230 or whatever it is, and I can get the NVIDIA Shield? Well, the NVIDIA Shield is not going to do the same thing as the Zidoo. Yes, you can get Plex on here. It is not as stable as you think it is, at least in my opinion. This is my take. And with different forums I belong to, different Facebook groups I belong to, it's a hit and miss with Plex, the media server on the NVIDIA Shield. It's a hit and miss. Some people get it, some people don't. Well, when you start setting up your media library with the Z10, there's very, very, very little complaints about people setting up their library. The biggest thing is the trailer option. All right, when you can go in and view a trailer, depending on which version you update it to and your device. That's should a trailer stop you from using it? Absolutely not. And when I say a trailer, I mean a movie trailer that comes up off of YouTube. That's been the biggest complaint. Other than that, the remote is IR. The remote is IR. All right. So if you've been following me, and this is the remote right here, the remote is okay. I'm going to tell you, I would give the remote like 70%. It's pretty cool. It works. But I think, in my opinion, I think either you should get a USB with all of these options on here, a USB keyboard with touchpad with some of these features to stop all of that, pause, do all of that stuff. Or you should get something like a sofa baton. All right. Some people may not know what that is, but I will show you. All right. I will show you. I can't spell. All right. Some people may go with this one. All right. And as you see, you can catch these on sales. Sometimes you can catch these bad boy for like $40 and they have like an 8%, whatever, you know. These are pretty nice Bluetooth remote controls. All right. The thing about this device, I think you can hook up to yeah, here you go right here. 15. So you can use like 15 different devices. So like I have mine connected to the NVIDIA Shield. I have it connected to the Zidoo Z10 box. I have it connected to the Z9X box. It's pretty solid. You know, it's pretty solid. And so you can go with this option, but this right here, the picture is a lot. I mean, it is a lot better. All right, when you get into the features of it. What I would base it off of is similar to the NVIDIA Shield, the technology that they use inside. You know how the NVIDIA Shield has what? The AI. All right. It uses similar technology inside the Zidoo that give you a more color. It makes it stand out a little bit more. And again, if you're not a part of the Facebook DST group, then, you know, of course you can't see it, but I put a picture. So for anybody who want to see the picture difference, you can see I put it in there yesterday. Similar scenes, right? And the thing about it, I put it on my multi-viewer behind me on this TV, and I tried to capture both of them at the same time, but one of them I caught just a tad bit later. But if you look at the colors, just like you see this right here, if you look at the colors, you're going to see the colors from the Z9X to the Z10 Pro. Now, can you go up in there and adjust some colors? Absolutely, you can. That's the beauty of this box. And there's quite a few features in here as well. Quite a few features. Also, again, if you get this remote, you know, you'll be good. The only bad thing about this remote, if you have one, it is not backlit. That's the only thing about it. And I'm hoping there was somebody from the streaming world. They said they was coming out with it. I can't remember who it was, but somebody had a connection. I'm assuming with the company or whatever. I can't remember. But they said it last year or the year before that they was getting ready to come out with an updated one that supposed to have the back lit. I don't know if he was lying. I don't know. I can't remember who it was, but it never came out. So, and there was video, and I don't know. I can't remember who platform it was on, but I was watching, and he actually said that, oh yeah, in the next updated one, they're supposed to be backlit. But Sofa Baton never released it. I don't know if it was true. I don't know if he was lying, or maybe they gave him the wrong information to share. All I do know is it never came out, but it's pretty solid. So if you got a night, a night light, in your room that doesn't wake up your partner or doesn't, not too bright for you, then this should be good. Other than that, you will have to use this one. And this remote right here is backlit. It is backlit. So it's pretty solid. Now, other than that, we can go back in. I'm gonna go to the Seagate Backup Plus. And if I haven't gotten to your question, just hold up. I just want to show you what I was introduced to. And again, salute to Philly, because Philly actually pointed me into this. Here you go, right here. I got this one. This is the drive that I have connected. This is the external 4 terabyte hard drive that I have connected to the Z10 Pro. All right. I was talking to Philly Cable Dave on the phone, and he said, hey, I was going internal. I was going with the 3.5 internal. And he said, hey, Dale, it's one that he used in the past. He said, this might be good too. I wanted the 6 terabyte or the 8. Micro Center, I think this was what, Thursday or something like that. Micro Center was out of them. And associates said, yeah, them 6 and 8s were the more popular ones. But as you see right here, it gives you 2 extra USB. So if you come in, let's say if you don't know how to transfer files through your network onto this device, you can put it on a flash drive. You know how I feel about flash drives. You can put it on a flash drive, junk drive, thumb drive, whatever you call it. You can take this and then you could just go and plug it in, and the rest is history. And you can transfer whatever video, picture, music that you have on here, you can transfer it over here. And this is, like I said, it's just it's so nice. Look, do everybody need this? No, everybody does not need this. All right, everybody doesn't need it. Some people are going to stay on Plex. Some people are going to switch over. I think, again, the reason why I say this, all right, the reason why I say this is because I'm just trying to see something right quick. All right. The reason why I say this is because some people just want convenience. And again, you pay for convenience. You know, can I teach somebody how to use Plex? Yes, but it takes time. It takes time, and it takes that individual not to be scared and go for it, you know, and just go for it. But the person has to understand, depending on your device, all right, depending on your device, you may have to go out there and search for a Plex APK to be compatible with your device. You know, so you might have to do some homework. You know, you might have to do some homework. Let me see if anybody, what's up, Kathy? Said, I am new here. How are you, Kathy? Thank you for tuning in. Again, just come on here to show off a new product as far as saving money. Kathy, if you know, we're all about a lot of, I'm gonna say about 95% or maybe 98% of the chat, the individuals that are in the chat are cord cutters. Some of them may be 50%, some of them might be 20%. Shoot, some of them may be 100% like myself. The only thing I pay for from the cable provider or the internet provider is the internet service. I have no boxes. I don't have their modem. I don't have their router. A lot of us use our own equipment because that's where you get the best results. So thank you for tuning in. You have any questions or anything like that, of course, you can email me. All right, let me get that going. Also, sometimes I even may open up my phone, and, you know, we get to, you know, people calling in. Today, I'm not doing it, but, you know, I do open that option up. Maybe once, twice a month, depending on what's going on. But again, this is very, very, you know, if you're not tech savvy, you will become tech savvy if you follow myself, members of DST. We got a couple more people like Philly Cable Dave. We got another one, Brooklyn Cord Cutters. And we have others. We have others. But I think between us, you know, us three, we actually go into great detail of these devices. We don't just do videos. A lot of us, we just do the live shows because we can kind of give you that one-on-one compared to doing the video, and you're going to still have questions. That's the difference between myself and others who try to go live and try to discuss any type of item that they're trying to train us on. So that's the beauty of this. But it's only a selective few. Also, I could put the butcher, he's in there. I could put him in there because he actually show you different things too. And so those are some of the ones when it comes to live content who can give you great detail. Butcher don't always show you like the devices like myself, Brooklyn, or Philly, but he know about it and he will give his views on it. Not everyone can do that, because they don't have the devices. All right, so that's what it's all about, and I salute you. I salute you for coming in. So big salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Michael say, what up, SUPERDELL? What do you think about the Logitech Universal Remote? I saw that remote, the Logitech. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the one similar to the Harmony. Honestly, it comes down to personal preference. If you can get a deal on it, why not do it? Try it out. You can try it out, Mike. Let me know. Because it might be another option. I may even look into that also to see exactly if is it worthy. My favorite device, honestly, my favorite device is the Q9. This is my favorite keyboard, to use. And it's backlit, all of that. You can different colors. You can do all of that. This is one of my favorite. It has the pause on here, the play, to get you by. So it is one of my favorite devices. It all just comes down to personal preference. That's what it all comes down to. And so, I love a lot of these devices. When it comes to setting these devices up, renaming them, then I got to go with the big boy because I do have some big fingers. I have big hands, and it does make a difference, compared to like if I'm just looking for a certain movie or I need to get busy, and get this content in, trying to figure out what is what. So that's why I keep, different devices around, because sometimes I may just need to just change the channel, right? And sometimes I need to really be typing. And then sometimes, yeah, all right, let me just, but I would say get the best device to use is the ones that have touchpads. What's up, Miss Gloria? How you doing, babe? Hope all is good. Demond say, what two good services that I can remotely take over Android or Fire devices? I know one is TeamViewer, and there was another one that I was looking at. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. There is another one out there. I think I saw it on one of my shows or maybe somebody's show, but there's another one. I know TeamViewer is one, though. Rihanna say, I saw it. Definitely smack that thumbs up, guys. It's not too many, and if I can get into my feelings, it's not too many individuals that's doing it like this who want to take the time to actually display. On tomorrow's show, I'm gonna go deeper into this bad boy because I'm still learning it. Like, I know a lot about that Z9X, but there are some differences on this Z10 Pro. It got a few extra bells and whistles, and it's a nice device, but this is going to be my main one right here. This is going to be my main device, you know, and I'm gonna connect the NVIDIA Shield up to it. That way, not only will I have a super device, it's gonna be a super powerful device. And when I need to record, I can record right off of this device, off of the NVIDIA Shield, and then save it on my internal drive or my external drive and walk away. It's going to be as simple as that. That's the difference. So, you know, a lot of individuals or a lot of uneducated or misinformed people going to say, oh man, the Shield, the Shield, the Shield. The Shield is very, very nice. But when it comes down to options, you have more options on a device like the Zidoo box than on the NVIDIA Shield. Everything doesn't have to come with power to make it work. All right, because you have a Lamborghini and I may have a Focus. Yes, you may get there faster than me, but I'm going to get to the same destination as you. All right, we're going to get there. It's just that you're going to get there a lot faster than me because it's a more powerful device. But can we not listen to the same radio station in that Lamborghini and that Focus? Yes. Can you not connect the Bluetooth up in that Lamborghini and connect it up to the Focus? Yes. Can you not accept phone calls on inside of that Lamborghini? And can you accept phone calls inside of a Focus? Absolutely. So it has the same features. It's just that one is a more powerful device. And again, you're going to pay for convenience because they're saying, listen, we're bringing this up. We're making it easy. Well, all you have to do is get the content and plug in. And we'll give you this good background and stuff like that. You know, compared to creating different categories. Y'all saw it, and we're going to go into it again tomorrow. We're going to display this bad boy tomorrow because I still got some plan. I got to see exactly what's inside here because I'm willing to put in that work and also be taught too. And so that's what it's all about. What's up, Darlene? What's up, baby? Uriah says, what up, Dale? In my notes, just watching and learning. Keep up the great work. Thank you. And so that's what up, Real? What's good, baby? Coach Mac is in here. What's good? What is good? And look, what's up, James? I see you up in here. Oh, he say that Z10 Pro is en route. Hey guys, and James gonna tell you, because I be seeing James be learning from different individuals, and that's the way it's supposed to go. Because I may not be able to show you everything, but this creator can show you, and whatever that creator may not be able to show you, then another one will be. James is picking up and going 100 miles an hour, if not 130 miles an hour, and that's what I like. I love people who, you know, who's learning, and at the end of the day, they're going to get to making their homes better, making their family home better. That's what it is about this channel. I want to be able to show you, and then you take from me, because you may find out some things that I didn't even say, or it's sometimes I don't even know. And then somebody email like, hey, Dale, you know I can do this? And I email back like, I did not know, but I will find out. But then I acknowledge the person like, yo, you know, this person gave me this information and this is pretty nice. That's where the real ones come in. That's the authentic ones. Those are the people I like to ride with. I like to learn from people. I can't learn from, you know, It got to be a little bit exciting too, and you got to know what you're talking about. What's up, George? What's good? Super 6 Flow. What up, dude? What's good? The TV. Yes. See Philly in the building. What up, though, Philly? Marsha. Hello, Marsha. Big salute to Marsha. Marsha said, I wanted to know what's the substitute for the file link. Well, unfortunately, file link is down. The substitute for file link, if I can share with you, Marsha, whatever device you have, I would tell you, do not put your 100% into these websites. They go up and down all the time. What I do share with everyone is I get the content on my own. So once it's on my device, I actually take those applications and put them on a flash drive. That way I don't have to depend on any website, any cloud service, none of that. There's nothing worse than you probably out there trying to help someone and file link go down, ABK time go down, your cloud service go down. You know, something always trigger. I like to have power by having it right in front of me. All right. That's what I like. Other individuals, they're going to do it another way. I have videos on how you can use certain applications and save it onto another device, like a flash drive. And then that way you can plug in. Now, if you have a box, it's easy. That's all you have to do is get, a flash drive, and you get an application called Explore. I did a live show on it. And for you, Marsha, I would do it. If you come back tomorrow, tomorrow's show, I will show you how to do it. It's so simple. If you follow these steps, it is very, very, very simple. I think last week or maybe the week before on one of my live shows, I actually demonstrated that. But for you, Marsha, it's very, very easy. If you got a Fire Stick, get you something that's called an OTG. You can look it up. Matter of fact, I will show you what it is. OTG cable. And this is for anybody. If you have a Fire Stick, you should have one of these devices. You should always have a backup behind the backup. My cloud people, you should always have a backup. Always have a backup. It's very, very important. But Marsha, here you go right here, just in case. And for anybody who doesn't know, all right, this is what we call a OTG. This is the one you will get. All right, you can get that one. And usually I get the 2-pack one, that way this device right here will power a Fire Stick and also get you to connect a flash drive up to it right here. That way you can use an application called Explore. All right, it's in all of the app stores. It's in every app store. And I've been a big part of ES File Explorer, but it's starting to get harder and harder to get it, or they want you to pay for it. Well, Explore with an X, like X-Man, XPLORE. That device, that whole setup is very, very nice. It looked a little scary when you're first getting into it, but once you do it a couple times, honestly, once you do it one time, the rest is history. And so for Marsha, I would say get you a flash drive. You can get you a 4 gig flat shoot. You can have a 1 gig if you got one. That's all you need. And get your applications. I will show you how to transfer it. I will do that strictly for you tomorrow. And anyone who wants to learn that tomorrow, I will do that video for you. I'm going to go live tomorrow. Just make sure you have your notification bell click all. Depending on what time I get off work, it may be 4, it may be 5, But somewhere between 5 and 6, I'm going to go live. So, you know, I usually put the notification out there, and hopefully you can tune in. Daryl said, I am glad you said Ford Focus instead of Prius, because when I hear of that vehicle, I think of the other guys with dirty Mike. Oh, man. Hey, yeah, man. You know, I think, listen, and again, and this is my thing on it, right? I think a lot of individuals, you know, they get caught up in the hype. A lot of us got our NVIDIA Shields back in like 2015. It took off in 2016, and you have creators like myself saying, get the Shield, get the Shield, get the Shield, get the Shield, because we had devices out there that were, let's just be honest, not all of that great. All right, it wasn't all that great, and you know, and depending on your internet, you know, it just sometimes it gave a bad experience. Well, today, even though I would say, listen, there's nothing wrong with trying out that power and seeing how it is, but we don't need it unless you're an extreme gamer. When I say extreme, you're a PC gamer, you're a Android gamer, you just like to play games, cloud games, you like to do that, then yes, I would tell you to go with the Shield. But I'm gonna just be real. You really don't need the NVIDIA Shield to watch movies. You know, spend $200 or maybe $150 just to watch movies. Really, if you're going to stream. Now, even I would even understand if you say, hey, I want the NVIDIA Shield because I want to do my Plex. All right, hey, I'm fine with that. I would say, all right, yeah, let's go for it, you know. But if you're just going to watch Cody, you're going to watch B, HD, Film Plus, stuff like that, then you don't have to go with that. Get that expensive equipment. You can catch a Fire Stick. You can catch Dynalink box. You can even get the Walmart box for $30 and still be able to enjoy. You don't need a $200 device or $150 device just to stream Netflix. You know, there's some legitimate, less expensive devices that give you the license for Amazon Prime and Netflix and Hulu, so you can watch your 4K content for a lesser, you know, lesser money out your pocket or your budget. So in 2016 and 17, early 17, we did not have all of these options. So that's why you had people, hey, get the Shield, get the Shield, get the Shield. But unless you want the Shield and you got the money for it, but if you ask me for my consultation, I'm gonna ask you what you want to get out of streaming. What do you want to do? You know, I'm gonna ask certain questions, and then I'm gonna lead you down the right path. If you tell me you're a gamer, I'm going to say go with the NVIDIA Shield. I'm going to tell you. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: between LJ and Steve Cornelius, I think it was about 3 Christmases ago, my son went over to his friend's house. His friend had one of them towers. It was lit all up. Looking, you know how it is, you know, when it's lighting up and stuff like that. And he was like, Dad, I want a gaming PC, this, that, and this. So I'm like, man, I got all the kids stuff except for my son, because he wanted a more expensive, you know, piece of equipment. And my kids do good. They do all right in school. So, you know, part of your parents' responsibility, if you're blessed, you know, you can take a little bit, you know, and get your kids what they want or what they ask for. You know, it's nothing wrong. All parents are different. All right. So I was getting ready, and I can't remember who I talked to. It was between LJ and Steve. I was like, yeah, man, I'm about to go and get this PC. I said, I'm about to go to Micro Center, and my son want a gaming PC. So I'm willing to pay like $1,000. That's like a bare minimum, but it'll get him by. And one of them was like, yo, Dale, why aren't you doing that? You got the NVIDIA Shield. I say, what? They say the same games they're gonna use on that Steam account, they can use, on the NVIDIA Shield. And I sat back and I'm like, and just like that, I forgot all about it because I don't use the NVIDIA Shield for that purpose. And I went back and I said, oh, okay. I said, you're right. So right then and there, it saved me $800 to $1,000 right off the rip. And I told my son, we got the Steam account. Let's just say he played that bad boy for about a month and he hasn't played PC gaming anymore. He already got a laptop. He got tablets and all of that. But it just goes to show you, what if I did go out there and spend that type of money? He didn't use it but for a month. If that, you don't even hear him saying anything about it because with PC gaming is so limited. And the games that he play is on like Xbox and PS4. So hey, superhero, hope all is well. I sent you an email whenever you get a chance. Where did you send it, Susan? Did you send it to the @SUPERDELL or you sent it somewhere else? Because all the emails, send them to Ask, because that super, that old one, listen, and I'm going to tell y'all this too. And thumbs up this, guys, if y'all not doing it. If you haven't hit the thumbs up. I'm going to tell you this. Use a dummy email account when you're signing up to these third-party services. The reason why I signed up for a service, and I know what they did, they sold my email. I get probably about 60 emails from these different organizations that I have no knowledge of, all because I sold it to one. I mean, I didn't sell it. I signed up to a service, and what they did is turn around and sold my email. They sold my email. All the emails should be going to Ask SUPERDELL. All right, because that's the one I do not use. That SUPERDELL-TV email got tore up a couple years, like 3-4 years ago, and where even to this day, I may go in and clear all the emails. The next day, I got like 50 emails, 60 emails, just from whoever, So send it to Ask, and I will get to it. And salute to you, babe. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Andy say my Z10 just got delivered 5 minutes ago. That's what's up. Katie said, hello. Farney said, I'm out of here, y'all. Be safe out there, Farney. D. Johnson in the building. What up, though? What's good? Tech Jones say, yo. What up, brother Dale? Off topic, but I've been researching some nice mobile monitors. There's a lot of options. Yes, I do have a couple of mobile monitors. I've been up on those. My touchscreen is upstairs. My touchscreen one. All right. I have probably about like 3 to 4 different monitors. And so when he say portable monitor, he's talking about this right here. This is the 15. I think this is the 15.6 or something like that. And so when you got a portable monitor, you can actually hook up HDMI to it. It got the mini HDMI to full HDMI. So these are pretty slick too. And like you said, when you're doing some work in the lab, you can get some stuff, or maybe you just want to watch some movies at work or something. I don't know. Or you want to program inside of your vehicle. Really, if you have an SUV, if you have a pickup or SUV, you already know what you can do with it. So you can plug this bad boy right on up You don't need no power inverter or anything. You can plug right up to some of the modern trucks, or get you a power inverter. Either one. So yeah, there are a lot of them. They get the job done. I just say because all my cinema apps are down. It's a lot of applications. That's why I say, Marsha, if you follow us, and look, everybody in this chat, I ain't gonna say everybody, but majority of the people in this chat, they would tell you we don't really depend on Cody or applications. That's not for us. We actually teach you to get the content. And when you're ready to learn how to get the content and you want to build your own library where you don't have to depend on these applications, because them applications, I think one of them, I think is Cinema. You click a movie and it'll play some other movie. Like it's out of line. And so with us, we don't have to go through that. We actually get our content. Some of us rip the movie, some of us get the content. And that's what we do. So we get it, and the rest is history. All right, the rest is history. And we build our own library. We build that bad boy, and we don't depend on these applications. See, because one thing about us, Marsha, we have gotten so tired of these people, whoever it is, with these APKs. The length of an application, for movies and stuff is like 2 to 3 years. But either it take too long to play the content, or it don't play. It plays the wrong movie. It's just a bad look. Sometimes it buffers. We don't have time for that. So in this stage of our career, or our hobby, I ain't gonna say career, but our hobby, we build our own media library. And that's why we get devices like Zidoo, or you see people going over to Plex and starting their own Plex, because we don't depend on that. And in my teachings over the last 3 years, we got tired of just waiting on them. That's why we get our own. So definitely stay tuned. Yep, stay tuned. And we gonna get in. And I'm gonna go live between 5 and 6 tomorrow after work, as long as everything go good at the job. I promise you. Brianna say, yo, I just got that OTG. Absolutely, the 2-pack. Yeah, Bree. Hey, Bree, you been saying that. I think last week you was like you had to order one. Good. That's what's up. Miss Gail in the building. What's up, babe? What's good? No problem. We gonna get you there, Marsha. We're gonna get you there. And like I said, listen, I'm gonna tell you 2 individuals that go live. All right. All of us give different views of teaching. I'm more show you, and I get direct to where I'm trying to. If I want to teach you how to add movies, I'm going to teach you how to add movies, how to do it. You got Philly Cable Dave. Philly Cable Dave is a spec guy. He loves specs. What he usually tell you, he says, I'm going up under the hood. So he going to tell you what engine you got. If your spark plugs need to be replaced, if your oil need to be replaced, your transmission fluid, you got a thermostat. He's one of those guys. He get very detailed. I get detailed with getting you going. You can make money. That's more me. That's where I go. Or I teach you how to take care of your family and friends. That way you can save them money, and hopefully, they show you love by donating to you. And then you got Brooklyn Cord Cutter who get more into here buy another house just to show you that something works. Or he'll show you a display of it. He don't go up under the hood as much like a Philly Cable Dave, but he'll show you a device, tell you, oh, is it good or is it bad, or he'll walk away from it. So, and then there are others, but I think in that role. And there's some other ones out there. They're not quite as detailed as like myself and Philly, but they will get you going. You know what I'm saying? But I think if you stay in that little triangle, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot. So definitely, if you're ready to take that ride, you're ready to save money. I'm all about saving money. That's me. I'm all about saving money and making money. That's why I share so many tips. That way, even if you take what I taught you, because there's enough money out here for you, for all of us. But you take, that's why I tell a cat, you don't want me in your neck of the woods because I'm going to destroy you. Really, if we're in the same neighborhood or we're in the same community, I'm going to destroy you because I'm more out there with the people, you know, and my customer service skills is just top notch. Now, some of my customers, I don't give them the time of day until I'm ready for them because they knuckleheads. For instance, last night, people want to call when the fight is coming on, you know, and when I say call, 10:30, sending me text messages at 10:30 when the event started. I'm not about to go through that because then if it's not right, what you're gonna do? End up calling me. I'm not getting all into that. There's a time and place for everything. That's the time and place. My customer service skills are very, very nice. And when you're ready to go to that not you, but when a person is ready to go to that next level, I try to give the best tips. I always say your customer service skills has to be A1, not A2, B1, and nothing like that. But you got to be direct with your people. You know, let them know. Listen, like I woke up, it was like damn, I thought you was gonna turn me on. No, I'm not. Because in the past when I did it, guys I have their devices at somebody else's house on somebody else's network, and then they bugging me. But then to come to find out, I'm like, dude, well, hold up, where was you at? Or what's your internet speed? Oh, I was at my boy house, or I was at my sister house, and they try to blame you. So now, when major events like what happened UFC, what happened yesterday, nah, the cutoff time is like 8 o'clock with me. It's 8 o'clock because I'm not about to go through the nonsense. If something is not right and I'm trying to enjoy the event, I'm putting all the, you know, I'm servicing that customer who want to wait to the last minute. So definitely, we're going to get you going. Because at the end of the day, I want you to be able to save money so you can do extra. You can take you a trip, pay an extra bill and stuff like that. So that's what is up. That's with me. So stay tuned. Tadal say, yo, what did he say? He picked up the Synology 920. Plus no copy button. I was trying to build you up so you could teach me. Shaft say, yo, you would think the Shield come off the price a little because of the competition. That's the cockiness of NVIDIA. NVIDIA has never, at least individuals I found out, they never ever I don't recall them sending anyone devices or anything like that. Maybe they have. I could be wrong. I haven't saw it, or I haven't ran across a NVIDIA a content creator on YouTube. But they probably send out a 1, 2, 3 devices, something like that. But for whatever reason, they just believe they top notch, and they don't come down. They don't put it. It's very rare that they put the console one on sale. They put that little 2 one on sale because they trying to get rid of those models. It was a bad model, so of course they trying to get rid of that. But with the NVIDIA Shield, they just, I don't know. They you would think that they'd be like, okay, we about to make some changes, but nah. You say, yo, Dale, you going to watch England versus Italy? No, I don't watch soccer or nothing like that. I don't do the soccer. I don't watch that. Sorry. I'm more of a American in sport, like football, basketball. I even watch hockey. And I watch tennis, golf, depending on who's in it. I do them sports. Of course, I watch the Olympics, but probably not no soccer. Nah. Marsha, salute. Thank you. Danny say, yo, Dale, get me going. Absolutely. Prime say, yo, watched UFC last night. Yeah, UFC was crazy. Unfortunately, broke his leg, ankle or something. So it's crazy. It's crazy. One thing I know in UFC, I don't know who would have won that fight, because I done saw guys get their tail whipped for 4 rounds with 20 seconds to go, and the guy who was doing all the bashing get popped one time and get knocked out. Some of y'all know, me and LJ, we talked about it yesterday. Derek, I think his name is Derek Lewis. Derek fought this big, tall, I think the guy was Russian. Man, that Russian was beating his behind all fight. I think it had to be a 5-rounder. Man, Derek was getting his tail handed. I got up because I'm like, man, this cat gonna lose. He was getting beat up. He was always on his back. I went upstairs to grab me something to drink, grab some chips, walk back down. LJ say, Dale, you missed it. I say, miss what? He said, Derek knocked him out. Now, Derek, and see, that's the beauty of UFC, because you can get beat up, but that's all it takes is one. One hit to finish it. And unfortunately, that happened, which, hey, yeah, I done saw within the last 4 or 5 months, I done saw so many broken legs in UFC. It's crazy. And then that cat say, your wife's in my DM. Man, that cat is crazy. Your wife's in my DM. And when you saw my man's wife, she was covered up, but she was showing a lot of cleavage. He said, yeah, my buddy bought the fight via ESPN Plus, and it was buffering like crazy. Wow. Prime, you got to get him off of that. Oh, it could have been his internet. Because, yeah, I went to ESPN Plus, and it wasn't buffering on my end. So you probably going to have to teach him on Prime, like tighten up that network. So, yeah, man, it was, what's up, Keith? What's good, Keith? How you doing, man? But yeah, it was a great fight. I ain't gonna say great fight, but it was entertaining. And that's what Conor McGregor is. He's an entertainer, and he gets that bread. Very, very smart. So, you might see all this stuff deep down. Very, very smart. I also listened to Dana White. Dana White said something yesterday. If you watched it on ESPN Plus, Dana White said to the competition, he said, I love competition. I learn from my competition. But once I got past them, I crushed them and I stay on their neck. And there's a reason. And I love that, what he said that, because it just made me think of my past, when you try to help individuals and you try to bring them along, And individuals finally get there, or they think they're getting there, and now they feel like they superior than you. You know, I got that from him. I saw what boxing was doing. I learned from boxing. Now that I done caught boxing, surpassed boxing, right? I'm gonna keep my feet on their neck. Cause while they down there playing politics, I'm gonna make this stuff happen. Next man up, you scared? Get your behind out of here. Matter of fact, don't even be in this company. Get your tail up out of here. And that's what I was like, wow. I was like, okay. Okay. And that's what it is about. It's competition and everything. It's competition on YouTube. Y'all see the stuff that be going on. It's competition in basketball, baseball, football. It's competition in everything. There's a rating for everything, and that's why what I learned, you have to be careful with individuals, because if you give a individual some type of you may say, hey, I think you're great. That cat take that and try to use it against you. I saw a different YouTube platform where guys say, man, I invited him on the show. And now they think their show better than mine, and stuff like that. So I saw it. I see it. I understand it. That's why on my platform, I got to stay top notch. I got to let y'all know about these devices. Nobody else is going to teach the people who follow me. No one. It's my business to learn this content, to learn what I have in front of me, and not to say I know everything. Can I take what Philly Cable Dave, do and use it on me? Absolutely. Can I take that on-demand cat and see what he's doing over there and learn from me? Can I take any of them knuckleheads information and learn from them? Absolutely. I'm not too big to learn from a cat, but I can apply it, use it in a different format. I even may give him a salute. Like, hey man, hey, salute. I got this from him, but now I'm taking it. I'm snatching it and I'm running with it. That's what it is. Acknowledging where you got the content from, making it happen, and then applying it. That way you ain't got to be out here faking the funk on the nasty dunk, meaning taking what you learn from somebody. Now you get around the same people that's organically mine and try to use it for yourself. Nah. Doesn't work that way. And so that's why I think a lot of people understand where I may come from when I say, listen, I'm not scared to acknowledge an individual, whether I like you or not, because I can be taught and I'm able to be taught. And that's what it's all about. That's why I'm digging into this device, this Zidoo Z10 Plus. And I gave Philly Cable Dave his acknowledgement by even introducing me to this Seagate, another option that we can use to actually enhance and make our lives a little bit better. Not everybody know how to do the networking. See, that's the thing about me. Not everybody's going to get how to network, file, from computer to device. But I know what everybody can do. Everybody can get what? A flash drive. Everybody know about this. Everybody can learn how to get their own content, whether they rip it, download it, wherever they do. And everybody should know how to plug a flash drive in and go from there. A lot of people not going to get into the network file sharing because they don't understand it. They can't get it. I done did videos on it showing step by step how the network share with the NVIDIA Shield. Sitting at my computer, showing you the Shield and transferring the data over to the Shield and vice versa from the Shield to the PC. All the email, I just can't, even though I did a step by step, I did something like this, which everybody understands. Oh, this is a storage. I'm gonna put my content on here. All I got to do is just plug it in, and then go to this app and take it from there. Yeah. Yeah. And so you got to be able to talk to the people where the people understand it. Yes, you got your advanced people. You got your advanced people. But then you got to talk to the ones who may not be as tech savvy. But they understand the 1 gigabyte RAM. They understand 2 gigs. They understand 4 gig. But if you say a DDR4 or a DDR5, they like, what? What is that? You know? And some people will run it. Yeah, you know. And that's when they lose people. So I try to break it down into steps. You know, I try to break it down into steps where everybody going to get it. And like tomorrow, I'm going to get some more content today. I'm going to use the big, you know, to your advanced members, go ahead, do your thing. You're advanced. That's what you're advanced for. But I'm talking to them people who may not be as advanced, who may understand this better than to getting up, putting their IP address in a tab, saying yes to this, and they may not get it. And so this was one of my most successful videos when it comes to how to get data or content, movies, music, pictures from your PC over to your device, any of your devices, the Shield, you know, another Android box, and actually going from there. So that's what it's all about. You know, I be seeing some of these shows, and you know, and people be confused. I go into these forums. I don't just sit here and be gaming or nothing like that. I'll be going into these forums, seeing if I can find out some information. That's what it's all about. Mars B say, thanks there for all the valuable info. Got the Z9X, and I have been building my own media library. In the words of Denzel and Training Day, King Kong gang. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, look, Mars. Hey, look, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So yeah, you already there. So you already know what it is. And that, I love hearing success stories, you know. And I honestly, over the last maybe a month, it's been more people that done got these Zidoo boxes, and they have a Shield. They might have a Z8 from Formula. They have, but the information that I get in the email, and I don't have to lie when it comes to emails, because I don't have to lie. If I was to show, listen, if I can have their email address, if I can hide it, I can show you how many emails I get per day. Because a lot of them may say, hey, this is such and such. They names are different, but once they say their YouTube name, I'll be like, oh, okay. And I don't want to put that information out there. I know how some of you guys are. Some of you guys see an email address. Y'all probably sold that super. Right? Like, hey man, get this one. I'll be getting all type of stuff. But that's awesome, Mars. Keep it up. Keep it up. And like I said, I made the Z9X work for me. As some of y'all know, I do have it in an apartment building. And yes, I feed that bad boy every weekend. Every weekend. If I don't get to it Saturday, it's the reason I probably got to it Friday. You know, and so I feed it every weekend, and it brings me monthly income. All right. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all. It's a service. It's a service that I'm providing. And that's what it's all about. And them people be happy. They be like, oh man, I got, you know, they be happy. They be happy. So that's what's up. That is what's up. You say, yo, Dell, is it possible to use the same media for both my Plex server and my Zidoo? Absolutely yes, coach. On my last video, I think two live shows, I actually did that. I pulled up, because you know that box is looking for all of your media that's part of your network. And I went in and got, you know, I'm redoing my content on this box, right? On the Z9X. But then I went and pulled some of the content from my Plex, my external hard drive. My external hard drive that I have hooked up to the Netgear Nighthawk X10. And so because it was a part of the network, yes, I pulled it. And you can do the same thing. Yes. I went from like 200 movies, maybe 300 movies to like 2,000 and something, man. I can't remember how it was. It was a lot of films. Yes. Also, I'm glad you brought that up, Coach. I'm gonna show y'all my old external hard drive that I got over 10 years ago. Man, and this bad boy still run. This is the Seagate. It's dusty too, man. Look at that. This bad boy, first of all, is heavy. So it is a weapon. All right. It is a weapon. Man, look. Remember, and look, I told Philly said, yo, you got to keep the update. Keep your firmware. Man, look. It's so old. Y'all can't even see the tip. This is how old this bad boy is. And the only way you can use it, you got to power it up. You got to power it up. And that's the thing about it. Let me see. I'm going to try to show y'all the tip. Let me see. Let me change my camera. Where you at? Let me see. I might be able to show it to you right here. Tell me when the last time y'all saw it. Oh, man. This is it right here. This is it right here. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but this is, it's not the tip that we use now. Totally different. Totally different. But yes, this is the hard drive. This sucker probably is about 4 to 5 pounds compared to these other drives. It is heavy. Man, this bad boy, look, listen, look at the back of it. That's how long I had this bad boy. You can't read nothing. But this bad boy got to be about, I got it probably in like 2007, 2008. I bullcrap you not. That's when I got it. So, man, it is crazy. Thunder say, yo, Dale, which one, Shield or Buzz TV 4900? It depends what you want to do, Thunder. I mean, if you're into IPTV and a couple apps, you know, I would tell you go with the Buzz. But if you need something that's going to carry the weight, it's going to be a little powerful, you want something that's faster, maybe you do some retro gaming or some cloud gaming, then I'm going to tell you to go with the NVIDIA Shield. But if it comes to IPTV, I would tell you go with either the Buzz TV or you can go with the Formula. Either one of those devices will get you going. He'll say I use MB and have a huge media library. Yeah, I never tried MB. I think I downloaded it, but I never used it. That was like 2 or 3 years ago. Antoine say, yo, how can you watch your content outside of your home without a NAS? It's a couple things you could do. It's all type of ways you can watch your content. There is, and I'm real close. Actually, I was looking at this one. It was a device. I'm not going to say anything as of yet until I get my hands on it. It is one device that where you can remote to your router. Because honestly, if you have like a NAS or you got you a good router, like my router, the router that I have, I can remote to it. So I can go in there. So anything that I have connected to my router, I can remote into my router. I want to make it easier though. Because the thing about it, I can tell you, but I'm not going to show you the information in my router due to hackers and stuff like that. And I don't feel like doing a video where I got to mark out a lot of the content. There is another device that you can get. I'm thinking about purchasing one, but if you got a router, you can actually go into your advanced setting and open up your remote access. So that way, if you're outside of your network, you can actually get your content. So that's one way, Antoine. Also, honestly, if you got a phone, you got a tablet, you can carry your content with you at all times. You can bag up, you can bag up. I know I got a couple of pieces of equipment. I mean, if you just need to watch your content, it's a hub, and you can carry if it's like that, because the thing about it, in order to get to your content, you must have what? Solid internet connection. So if you somewhere with some bad signal, or if you over a cousin house, you may not have the best signal. And don't think because you got Verizon, for my Verizon people think they can be up under the mountain and get signal. It's not always that's the case. Even inside, I have Verizon with my job. But when I'm in the middle inside that vault where it's like soundproof, I don't get any signal. But one thing I do have, I always carry this. You can always carry, if you just need to watch your content on the fly, you can always carry an external drive with you. That way you can plug it up to your tablet. You can plug it up to your phone. You just have to get the correct hub to go to your phone or your tablet. This is by far the best way. You got these devices or you got these flash drive, but a lot of people need to back up their content. This is your best backup right here. But if you want to remote to it, then you're gonna have to go into your router. If the router belongs to you, then you should be going into advanced setting and you could turn on remote access. But I think there is an easier way. And that's what I'm working on. There's an easier way. Also, for the hustlers, the dealers, there is something called Google Drive. Research it. Google Drive, Dropbox. You can get your content, you can move your content up there where it's sitting there. Honestly, say a movie come out, right? You rip it, you have it, you can put it on Google Drive and actually share it with your family. That's what me and my brother used to do. Me and my brother, because his network wasn't as solid as my network and he was having some problems. And so when he was using my Plex, sometimes he'd get knocked off or a movie would be playing and then he'd get kicked off and it'd go right back to the beginning of it. He got tired of it. I set up Google Drive. And what I do, dragged and dropped. And that was it. Remember, Google Drive give you 15 gigabytes of space. Now, can you pay for more? Absolutely. But if you just got a movie or a TV series, you can use that. There's all type of options out there that you can use. Dropbox. Some of y'all pay for Dropbox because what? You have file link. Use your Dropbox. That way you get to a hotel, you can connect to the network. Instead of using them, you connect to the network, you go into sign into your Dropbox, and your content is right there. So there's all type of ways you could do it. You got the physical, or you can go into your router, open up remote access, make sure you read the manual and all of that, or physical versus remote versus using what you already have. Google, Dropbox, put your content up there, sit on it, and call it the day. When you get somewhere, you can just go into your drive. You can go right there on your phone, on your tablet, go into your drive, and the rest is history. But the best way is to always have physical copy, because with internet, not everyone's internet is the same, whether it's inside of your home or outside of your home. And it comes down to internet. So listen, it comes down. Me personally, I'm just a simple individual. I don't have time with network. I don't have time with that. Where I can just get one of these. It take you. Look, I never take all of my content with me. Me, period. But again, it's personal preference. You can ask anybody that actually has a Plex, MB, all of that. They're not watching all that content. Actually, it's just a show off, if you want to be truthful. You get to somebody's house, oh man, I don't got to use that. And it's a wow. But I guarantee people, there's not one person on this earth that watch every movie. If they got over 3,000 movies, I can't see a person looking at every single movie that they have. More power to them. I can't do it, but I just do it the physical way. That's just me. And that's all you got to do. Take your content with you. It's easy, man. It's very, very easy. I just don't have time for, I don't have time for the network situation. I like to get right to it, And one thing about it, I'm not trying to sit there and be typing and all that stuff. I'm telling you, it's a lot. I done it. I done looked at my Plex while I'm on the road. I done looked at it. I done did all of it. I'm just telling you what I would do. If there's content you want to see it, you got a better chance putting it up in the Google Drive, and that way when you get to your destination, you go through your Google Drive than going through your home network. At the end of the day, if your network go down, then what? You out of town, you lose power, then what? Then what? See, I'm always looking for that just in case. That's the difference between me and others. I'm not putting my 100. I like physical content. I like to have it. That way, this is 100%. Unless you break it, drop it, smash it or something. This is 100%. But to each his own. That's everybody. Everybody, that's really personal preference. I'm just a guy. I like to have my content right there. I like it. If I'm going to watch some movies or some TV series, put it on there. I'm done with it. When I'm up in the plane, unless you load it, you got your Plex or your MB and you loaded that content, if you up in that sky, you will not, and I repeat, you will not be able to get your content unless that plane has on Wi-Fi, which they're going to charge you $59 to use. And then look, I was on one plane where they said, yeah, the internet was going. Man, you should have saw them people having trouble up in the air. You should have saw them. He probably just did it for first class. Danny said, yo, Dale, do you have a service I can get? As of right now, no, Danny. Not right now. And the reason why, Danny, it's a lot, and it's nothing against you or any other. You just have to be careful because it's a lot of individuals. I'm gonna tell you what happened, Danny. A couple years ago, I showed an application, and again, some of y'all may have heard this story. I showed an application that belonged to an IPTV service, right? Some rat went over there. Oh, look, didn't go into it. It just had the icon, right? It had the icon. And it was a dude, and I almost know who it was, right? It's between two people. I kind of know who it was because I know relationships, and a lot of times I am a part of forums Cat don't even know I'm a part of, and I see a lot of people in there, right? It was only a certain amount of us that had access to the person, right? This person sent me an email with my picture. Why are you showing the app? I say, because I'm doing a show. It's not like somebody gonna say, oh, what's this? I never clicked in it or not. But the individual or the hater, right? The hater went, and I guess whoever, like I said, I think I know who it is. I can't tell you, I can't give you proof, but I kind of know who it was, right? I hope he got, and it's a he, I hope he got probably like 100 credits or 200 credits, right? But he went back. And so these individuals, you got to be careful. And so right now, mine's is kind of closed. Ever since that, I kind of because I don't know who is who. And, it's nothing against you or any other person. But it taught me, look, don't show your hand. So right now, I can't provide any service because I'm good right now at the number I'm in. There's a difference between if you was in my community and if you was on YouTube. But right now, not to say you, Danny, but I get these all the time. Can I get your service? I don't know who is that on the other end. And I have to be careful because these guys out here trying to set people up and all of that just to get some type of thrill. And that's what made me, put my antennas up. But I pretty much know who it is. Can I say it was him 100%? Nope. But I am a part of a lot of groups. And a lot of times I just scroll. I don't say anything. Even in the DST Facebook group, I don't say much. I go through it, and, see what people talking about. But it's just, you can't trust, not to say you're not a trustworthy person, but that taught me something right then and there. I'm like, dang, because this person don't even watch YouTube who was behind the scene, took a picture of it and emailed me. Oh, you can't be doing it. And this. I said, well, what the heck? I'm like, dang, you never told me that. I never went into it. And the thing about it, I showed this application 1,000 times in my video. 1,000 times in my videos and my live shows. And on this one particular day, it was funny that, and I know the cat watches me, and that's why I was like, yeah. I said, okay. And that's why I was like, okay. And that's how I was, man. So I got to be careful because cats are out here, they lames. One thing about it, I don't care about anybody who make money, right? People make money all the time. If I want to be like that person, then I know I got to get off my butt and go and make it happen. I see YouTubers on here that, look, I used to pay attention. I'm gonna tell you like this. I used to pay attention to people's views until I understand what views are. Views is absolutely nothing if you don't have view time. If I click on your video for 2 seconds, yeah, you're gonna get a view count. But then when you go into them analytics and it tells you your average view time is 30 seconds, but your videos is like 30 minutes long, then what is that? What is that? It's people out here. Listen, I done been hit up from people who done, hey, if you want extra view time or you want likes, you could pay for it. Why in the heck I'm gonna pay you to watch my content and to thumbs up my video? I don't want that. I don't need that. And people be thinking, like, listen, they got it mixed up. And don't think that the bots from YouTube don't know that people doing this. So everything you see is not what you think. Men lie, and women lie, and a lot of times I say numbers don't, but them numbers are lying too. That's all you got to do is tell somebody, hey man, let me see the average of your view time. And if you compare that view time to the views, you'll be like, okay, I done saw it. I get emails all the time. Hey Superdell, I like your content, but you give us $50, we'll give you 1,000 thumbs up. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? I don't do that, you know. And it's just crazy. You got individuals who want to see you fall, you know. And so I never get caught up in that views and stuff like that, because I'm not out here to count their money. Hey, make your money. Make your money. It's just that my view time is in my community. It's not on YouTube. And that's why when I try to teach someone, I teach them, hey, listen, you can make money outside of YouTube. A couple years ago, 3 years ago, cats was all on here with IPT. Get my IPT, give it IPT, get my IPT. You know what I did? I said, why is y'all competing on YouTube, and not just, you could get on even more and make even more money in your community. I mean, you should have saw everybody coming out with IPTV. You know, it was this IPTV from individuals like myself. Get this IPT, get the IPT, get this. They were promoting services and all that, affiliate links, all that stuff. I'm like, man, look, sell it in your community. That way you get more. And they was going down to like $4. People were paying $4 for 5 connections. I'm like, well, damn, how you making money? The goal is to make money, right? They were basically cheating themselves. And once I came on live, I'm like, and this is when I used to have like 200 plus people in the live chat before all this YouTube terms and services and all this changes. Like, people were like literally fighting to make $3, $4. Oh, I'll give you 6 connections for $2.75. I'm like, what? It was crazy, man. It was crazy. I was like, forget that. Y'all fight on YouTube. I'm going outside this bad boy. And that's where, and once I started saying it, you start seeing it come down. And now individuals have their service and they doing it in their communities, what it was meant for. Be fighting on YouTube. It's crazy. That's crazy. So that's why don't get into them views and stuff like that. Don't look. A lot of people views be fake, or they pay for certain services to get thumbs up. Believe me, I can show you the emails. Remember, I showed y'all about 8 months ago. Like, man, look at this. These cats telling me, oh, we can get you 5,000 views, but you pay this. I'm like, man, I don't want that. For what? You're going to go and click on that video for 2 seconds. And then I'm looking at I'm looking at the views that look good, right? But then you go to the analytics. It's all about view time. Back in the day, it used to be about subscribers, views, thumbs up and stuff. Nah, it's all about view time now. That's how you get your bread. So I wish I would be out here tricking, you know, y'all on views. I can't do it. For what? Why in the heck I want to do that? It's not organic. It is not organic. And it's a lot of individuals out here that are not organic. meaning they didn't create a lane. They piggyback off some people's lanes. I watched the show yesterday. Some of y'all know what it is. An NBA player and a content creator. The content creator made some judgment false content. And guess what he messed up? He went over to the basketball player and got ate up. Because he was basically, it was like clickbait. And now, what you see now, his own people, and then he got so mad, he said, F the people. He said, F his people and F the people. And if they don't like it, they can unsubscribe. That's a guy who built the brand, made a mistake. Even though he tried to apologize, he was still getting served up. And the person did not accept his apology because it wasn't genuine. And the reason he said it wasn't genuine, because you didn't do your homework and you made some accusations. And that's why I say Cat tried to create a lane, or maybe he saw competition. He saw competition. Oh, I'm going to try to ride that bandwagon, maybe get 50,000, 100,000, and it backfired. And it may backfire on him. Just like the one dude, he used to give all these women hope. Come to find out, this dude was knocking them off, and he was married. So I'll be seeing all the drama and everything. That's why I say you got to be authentic and organic. And that's why I always say we'll see how fast you grow. I'm only doing live shows. I haven't dropped a video in so long. The reason I haven't dropped videos is because I'm tired of fighting YouTube. Like if I drop a video, not even 10 minutes later, they demonetizing the video, just so they can review it, just to make sure it's up. Sometimes you may not, or it may not happen right away. It might happen when you at work, go to sleep, and you come back, and you see it. And now you got to wait for them to review it. And it gets, people get tired of fighting that stuff. That's why you got people like Steve that bust up. You got Jug bust up. Lee, they still around, but it's not even worth it anymore because you only limited. Yep, you only limited. So that's why I try to maintain. I don't mind helping people. I don't like helping people who you help and now they get a little cocky and now they think they all that. And then when the truth hit them that you're not all that, what happens? It caused divide. And that's what it's been in this community. That's why I say a so-called community, because people not holding people, or they picking sides, right, and not understanding the full story because they got the story from a third party, someone else, instead of asking the story to the person who was actually a part of it. They went by what another person said, and they all fell in line. And that's why I always say what I say: get it organically, and then go from there. And that's just how it is. So I look, and that it is what it is. But that's just the way it goes. That's what the way it is. That's just how it is. And so that's why I understand when people say, you want some of this easy knowledge, you want it, then you're gonna pay for it. I understand why people say, no, you want to get there, pay me. So that way, if some stuff goes sideways, you can say, well, I made my money off of you. You paid me for it because you ain't want to do your homework. I understand that now, because the last thing and look, we have it in our family, right? Your family, you help a family member out. House, something, they lost their house. So they come in, right? They come in, they're not paying rent, but you looking out for them. They eating your food. They doing everything. Once they get on, they gone. You see them, they in a new car, buying new furniture, but they don't been with you 6 months. They ain't come by and say, hey man, look, Here go $1,000. I appreciate what you did, cuz. Or I appreciate what you did, auntie. I appreciate what you did, unc. I appreciate it. You know, showing their appreciation, they don't do that. They take it, you know, they felt on hard times and they bust up. A lot of y'all been through it. Some of y'all know it, you know, and that's the kind of the case. You see where, you know, I heard one creator say, I don't deal with the smaller YouTubers. You got to be like kind of on my level. I understand it now, you know, even though I don't think I will ever do that because I'm just one of them people. I want to see people win. But I understand the logic now because you can help individuals to get a certain platform, and then what they do, they go against it. You know, they go against it and people fall out. And that's what happens. It happens in basketball. It happens in life. And that's why I tell anybody, get it organically. And then let's talk. Because a lot of time, I'll tell a cat in a minute, the reason you got them people over there because they saw you where? On my platform. They saw you in my chat. I might have gave you some love. I might have said, hey, man, this guy the best shoe creator ever. Gave you a little bit of love, which drawed a little bit more attention to you. And that's just the way it goes. That's the way of life. That's how it is. Let me see what we got. What up, T? What's good? So sometimes at the end of a show, you got to have that real talk. I know we be talking this cord cut, but sometimes you got to have that real talk, man. Sometimes you got to. But I think a lot of y'all know what it is. Y'all see it, and you know, one day it may become an agreement. Why be Dana White? Dana White. Like Dana say, keep your foot on their neck. Let them know I'm here. Tell them to catch up. What's up, Chrissy? What's good, babe? What's up, Dawn, the URL king? Who gave him that name? Who gave him that name? Because he is the URL king. That damn Don, boy. He dropped some gems. Don don't need a app. He don't need. Don got, hey, you want to watch? Hey, listen, Don know URLs to a lot of platforms. And if he was to drop them, you wouldn't even need IPTV. That's all I'm going to say. I used to be like, Don. I told Don on a live show, I say, Don, hey, forget that. Sell them links. Make you some money. And he would tell you I said it. Like that, because, man, that cat gave me a link to a TV service. Like, the pictures was crispy for a long time. I haven't used it in quite some time now. It wouldn't surprise me if it was still up. I don't know. But let's just say I was watching that bad boy. Why? I was at work listening to it. All right. I couldn't watch it, but like I do like to watch like Family Feud. So I would have to sit because I don't get any signal. So I had to sit my phone on the outside, but I always wear headsets. I have Bluetooth headset like the truckers be wearing. I think it might, matter of fact, here it go right here. These are what what the truckers be wearing. And so I may not watch it, but I can hear it. So a lot of times I'll be listening to Family Feud and it'd be funny. So you get the commercials and everything like that. But yeah, it worked. I mean, I'm telling you. Yep. And that's why I call him the URL king. Yep. That's why I call him the URL king. Because he sent me plenty of URL. I'm sitting back like, dude, this not going on any other devices. I'm sitting back like putting that link on the Android box using Chrome or Firefox. I'm like, this not going. I would use it on the computer, but I'm like, let me see if this work on an Android box. Damn, this not going. This not going. I mean, back to back, he was saying, hey, Dale, check this out, man. All the movies. You go on there, like, what the heck? It wasn't no BTV or nothing like that. It was straight up, you know, it was straight up good links. Not good, but great links. And that's why I show love to Don so much, because I know he's going to go and do his research. We don't agree on everything, you know, but what I like about Don is willing to try a product. Me and him tried the Super Box at the same time. They sent me one. He paid for his. And me and him at that time was the only ones that had it. And me and he say, Dale, I'm liking it. I'm like, I'm liking it too. And all them people, that's why y'all see the URL King. He say, I still got my Super Box. And me too. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? All them people that made that complaint, oh, they ain't going to be around. Shit. That sucker still running. Still running. And we had a lot of heat on us. Don was going on other people's channels like, yo, that Super Box work. Oh, and it was people like, oh, we'll see how long that stay up. Okay. That sucker still up. We don't know when it's going to go down, but we know he got his money out of it. Then turn around and got the other one, the more powerful device. They sent it to me, but the FedEx guy dropped it off at somebody else. I don't know where he dropped it off at, because they don't be doing what Amazon do, like take the picture. That way you can have evidence and be in your neighborhood. Like, hold up, there go the house right there. That's where it's at. The FedEx dropped it off. Somebody, if they tech savvy or have a little bit of tech savvy, somebody's watching that service if they didn't turn it off. Because I told the lady, I said, you might want to turn that service off. So that's how it was. Let's see what we got. Ian, what up, though? So you're right there. At times, we need a self-check about life. Preach it, bro. You're a real bro. Absolutely, man. And that's what I say, man. I know sometimes sometimes we take you into the deep waters and stuff like that. I don't be wishing no violence or nobody to be hurt or nothing like that. It's not that type of deal with me. I just try to kick facts. And if you're going to have facts, you know, you got to present them. You can't present them. You can't go by what somebody else said. You got to go by what the individual was part of it, you know, and then make your assumptions. To this day, that's one thing I like about DST members. We'll be like, man, you wrong though. Me and Bo done had some heated discussions. Me and J Mac done had some heated discussions. Me and LJ don't have some heated discussions. I don't think me and Real, because Real is just say F you and get the heck up out of there. Real ain't about to argue too much. Real gonna say what she gotta say. You agree with it or don't, and then she might say F you and move on. You know, them guys gonna put their 2 cents in. But that's the greatness. We don't wish no harm. It's just that we don't agree with your take, man. And that's the beauty of it. But that's what it is, though. Who else is up in here? Marcus up in here. What up, though, Marcus? What's good? D say, yo, Dale, you're a real YouTuber. You're real. Absolutely, man. I try to stay real. I don't try to, my whole thing, and D Johnson been following me a while now. I always said I want to see you win. Even knuckleheads who do videos on me, I want to see them win, because when they win, it's just best. You know, it is best. That means they can do stuff for themselves and their families that they probably couldn't do at the time. You know, and that's always been my message. I don't take this too serious. I say what I got to say. And when I say it, I don't go and look for a response, because I don't have time to give them a response. But I'm going to go back and forth with you where I'm probably 99.99999 true, because if I'm a part of the problem, that means I know the problem. All right. So I'm not going to go, listening to anything like that. But I will say what I got to say and keep it moving. That's the difference between me and others. And I'm going to take shots. If I see you doing something, I will take shots just like everybody. Hey, when you take a shot, it doesn't mean you want to hurt them. I take shots at Philly Cable Dave and Brooklyn all the time. And some of them, they'll catch it and they take shots back. That's the friendly competition. We take shots at each other. Look, Philly just sent me a remix video. I'm going to call it a remix video. And that's what it is. I'm going to call it that. But what is Philly Cable Dave doing? Taking a shot. Like, Dale, you was wrong. Yeah, I told you behind, but you was wrong. And I can honestly say he was right. But I don't care. I fixed the problem. I'm all right to say I'm wrong. Hey, there's nothing wrong with saying I'm wrong. I think it's wrong for J Mac to be taking 10 blue chews a day. It's wrong. He's going to be up in somebody's hospital. Just laying there. Going to be in a rocket position. Just laying there. So we take shots. The shots is not to end your career. Ain't nobody got time for that. But individuals don't, I think men sometimes, and I done been on the other side of the fence too. I done been like, man, y'all heard me say I wanted to beat the mess out of DVD King. If I see him now, will I beat him? Yeah, it's like I'm playing. I'm playing. But that was the young growth. That was young. I'm not, what I'm gonna do to him? I'm not gonna do anything to him. If I see him, all them cats, I see him. Look, y'all saw what man, look, me and Touchstone had friendly war, but we respect each other. That cat called me super fail. Hey, look, to this day, if me and him on the platform, we would laugh about it. That cat, he went off on me. He went off on, that cat went off on about 4 of us. And that cat was out there, he had his camera. And that cat said, yeah. And super fail, what you talking? Hey, I bust up laughing because it was funny. It is funny. You never heard him say, hey, I'm gonna beat your tail when I see you. None of that. He spoke his piece. And at that moment, he failed that. But to this day, if we on the platform and it come up, it's funny. You hear me and Jug had a disagreement. At the time, Jug was like 3 times bigger than me. Now, I'm not that crazy. A cat that I know lift refrigerators and engines all day. I'm not gonna go like that. I'm not. I got to pick something up. But you never heard us say we want to hurt each other. Jug over there lifting up refrigerators. I ain't talking about them little refrigerators either. This cat was bench pressing damn Harley Davidsons. When it was hot, the engine was hot. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw that cat over there. Look at Tech in the bathroom. This cat over there lifting up pigs and snapping turtles. And then putting them on the grill. Eating them. So yeah, man. But it's all good, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I am about to get up out of here. I definitely wanted to show y'all this device right here. But sometimes we have to sit down and have that nice conversation, though. Sometimes let it be known. Let it be known. There's no ill will. I just tell people, get your stuff together. Catch up. You that good. It don't take long to catch up. It do not take that long to catch up. You had individuals on here that came on after me and they got over 100,000 subscribers. And that's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, this is it right here. This is that Z10 Pro. I got the 4 terabyte Seagate Backup Plus. There's the Backup Plus, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty solid. Everything's solid, but we'll talk about it more. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Just wanted to get on here and show some love, you know, and go from there. And just have a little fun. That's what it's all about. It's all about having a little bit of fun, stepping on some toes, raising some antennas, keeping the competition good to go. And tell a cat, you want that spot, come take it. You know, you want that live spot, come take it. You know, let the competition be on. All right. I love doing this, and I've been a member of this, and I don't have to copy nobody's style because I got my own. All right. That's the difference between individuals and myself. I have my own. All right. And I'm good with having my own. Other than that, guys, J Mac, what up, though? Big Mike, what up, though? What's good? Dave say DST for life. Peace, guys. I am out of here. Charles, what up, though? I am out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow unless something major goes on tonight. The Bucks better win or it's lights out. Man, somebody stop Chris Paul. This thing on Chris Paul, man. Them jumpers from the free throw line, it's not right. The SUPERDELL, guys, if you want to donate, you see the link right there. If not, just thumbs up the video. It is free. And I will see you on the next one. The SUPERDELL. I am signing out this mother. Talk to y'all later, guys. Be safe. Peace. Hey. Watch this beat, guys. My homie J Mac. J Mac. He got blue chews. He's on the blue chews. He's on the blue chews. It won't get up. He need the blue chews. He's on the blue chews. He's on the blue chews. He's on the blue chews. Hustler TV. Hey.